Hey Grand Adventurers, welcome back. I'm your host Mark Guido, and we're bringing you this week to Spearfish on the northern slope of South Dakota's famed Black Hills. Come along. This episode of Grand Adventure is sponsored by Etrailer.com, where you'll find thousands of products for RVing, towing, camping, outdoor recreation, vehicles, boating, and more. Click the link in the video description or scan the code on your screen to shop Etrailer.com with Grand Adventure. With a population of nearly 14,000, Spearfish sits at the mouth of Spearfish Canyon, where the northern Black Hills meet the plains of western South Dakota. The name spearfish is derived from the method used by Native Americans, mostly Lakota Sioux, to fish in the crystal clear waters of the Spearfish Creek, where they would spear mountain trout. Once the Black Hills Gold Rush began in 1876 in nearby Deadwood, the city originally called Queen City was founded here, and grew as a supplier of fresh produce, cattle, and dairy to the mining camps in the hills. Even today, a significant amount of truck farming and market gardening still occurs in the vicinity. More so, however, Spearfish is a major destination for outdoor enthusiasts, known for its proximity to world-class hiking, climbing, and the scenic beauty of the northern Black Hills. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, the Burlington and Missouri River Railroad constructed a line through Spearfish Canyon. While originally intended to haul ore and logs, the stunning scenery of the 1,000-foot limestone walls turned the route into a premier tourist attraction. Though the tracks were eventually removed after a massive flood in 1933, the route laid the groundwork for the famous Spearfish Canyon Scenic Byway that exists today as South Dakota Route 14A. This area is truly a crossroads, as trees and plants from the Rocky Mountains, eastern woodlands, northern forests, and the Great Plains areas can be found here. Right where Little Spearfish Creek joins Spearfish Creek sits Spearfish Canyon Lodge, near the site of a civilian Conservation Corps camp named Savoy that dated to 1934 and remained in operation until 1941. A mile or so upstream of Spearfish Canyon Lodge, Roughlock Falls is one of the most celebrated natural landmarks in the northern Black Hills. Located within the Forest Service's Spearfish Canyon nature area, the falls are fed by Little Spearfish Creek and cascade over a dramatic 50-foot limestone ledge. The area is named after a historical pioneer practice where wagon wheels were rough-locked or chained to stay stationary to navigate the steep descent into the canyon safely. For those who prefer not to hike, a graded dirt road leads directly to a parking area near the top of the falls, which features a series of accessible boardwalks and viewing platforms. We're going to bring you along on a bit of hiking in Spearfish Canyon, along with a whole lot more from the northern Black Hills, right after we pause for a brief message from our valued video sponsor, Etrailer. Whether you need products for your RV, boat, trailer, vehicle, hunting and fishing, off-roading, and more, our video sponsor, Etrailer, has you covered. Best of all, you'll find over 100 US-based enthusiast customer service reps ready to help via phone, chat, or email, both before and after the sale. These folks have used themselves the products that you're shopping for, and you won't find a more knowledgeable team anywhere to help you with your outdoor project. Click the link in the video description or scan the code on your screen to shop etrailer.com with Grand Adventure. It's time to put in a bit of exercise, but we'll start with the easiest hiking option, a moderate 1.4 mile round trip hike to the bottom of Spearfish Falls, after first viewing it from the parking lot at the top. This hike originates right across the street from Spearfish Canyon Lodge and descends to river level via a short series of switchbacks. Spearfish Falls is a breathtaking 47-foot waterfall. Historically, the falls were a primary attraction for passengers on the Burlington and Missouri River Railroad, which once ran directly over the top of the cascade. Today, it is part of the Spearfish Canyon nature area and is considered one of the most scenic and photographed spots in the Black Hills. Now, we're going to turn the volume up a notch. Our hike into 11th Hour Gulch begins at this nondescript unmarked cleft in the rock, right alongside Spearfish Canyon Scenic Byway. Look for small pullouts on either side of the road near mile marker 20. If you like slot canyons, this is as close as you'll get in the Black Hills. It's a narrow, vertical cleft in the limestone walls that feels like a hidden world tucked away from the road. This entire hike could bring out the boulder climbing kid in anyone. It involves scrambling over boulders and climbing 3 makeshift wooden ladders built by locals to get to the upper gulch. In the tricky spots, just remember the cardinal rule. Keep at least 3 points of contact with the rock at all times. This hike is short, only a half-mile round trip to reach the top of the Gulch, but it's admittedly a hell of a lot of fun. We've saved the 1.6-mile round-trip hike to Devil's Bathtub, one of the most unique and popular destinations in Spearfish Canyon, for last. This trail follows Cleopatra Creek through a narrow, lush limestone canyon on private property, maintained through a cooperative agreement with local landowners. It's shaded by towering canyon walls and dense forest, keeping it significantly cooler than the surrounding area, even on hot summer afternoons. The hike is highly interactive, requiring you to cross the creek multiple times. While there are some logs and stepping stones, if you're the kind who gets their feet wet, waterproof shoes or sturdy hiking sandals like Keens or Tevas would be a viable option to hiking shoes. It is widely considered a must-do for families and photography enthusiasts, though it reportedly can become quite crowded during the summer months. Bathtub itself is a smooth rock chute at the end of the trail, where water is carved a natural slide into a deep, cold pool. This is one reason why early May might just be an ideal time for visiting the Black Hills. Here, at one of the most popular hiking destinations in the northern Black Hills, I'm able to enjoy the serenity of Devil's Bathtub all to myself. We'll share where we're camping in Spearfish, bring you to an historic fish hatchery, and explore the heritage of the high plains, right after we pause for a brief ad break, so stay tuned. We're spending our nights in Spearfish at the Spearfish City Campground, a beautiful, partially shaded municipal campground nestled along Spearfish Creek right at the edge of town and adjacent to the city park. The campground offers a variety of campsites, from dry camping to full hookup spaces. Our full hookup back-in site cost us $52 per night. Available amenities include available potable water fill-ups, a dump station, restrooms with showers, firewood and ice sails, an emergency shelter, and an unfenced off-leash pet area. Some spots can accommodate virtually any size rig. If the campground were full, these sites would admittedly be pretty tight together. But at this time of year, that's not an issue during our stay. There's an extensive network of recreation paths throughout the community of Spearfish, including one leg that follows Spearfish Creek right behind our campsite. And if you don't travel with a bike, you can rent one from the bike share depot immediately adjacent to the campground. The DC Booth Historic National Fish Hatchery sits right across the street from our campground and goes way beyond expectations for a free family attraction. Established in 1899 to help populate the Black Hills with trout, it's one of the oldest operating fish hatcheries in the United States and has evolved into a 10-acre cultural and historic site that offers a unique blend of nature and history. The outdoor ponds and underwater viewing windows allow you to see thousands of rainbow trout at various stages of growth. You can even buy food for $1 to feed them, which is a favorite activity for visitors. One of the more unique exhibits here is a replica of a fish car, a specialized rail car used in the early 1900s to transport fish across the country for stocking. You can tour the historic 1905 home of the Hatchery's first superintendent, DeWitt Clinton Booth. It is beautifully preserved and provides insight into family life at the turn of the century. The Hatchery is a great free place to spend an afternoon, whether you're interested in the history of fisheries or just want to take a peaceful walk from the campground. We'll bring you to the High Plains Western Heritage Center in Spearfish right after one more ad break to pay the bills, so stay tuned. Located right in Spearfish, the High Plains Western Heritage Center is a comprehensive regional museum dedicated to the pioneers and indigenous cultures of the five-state High Plains region: South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Montana. Spanning over 20,000 square feet, it offers a deep look into the industries and people that shaped the West. The museum is highly regarded for its detailed, categorized exhibits and its engaging approach to history through displays that focus on 6 major categories: pioneering, cattle and sheep ranching, rodeo, transportation, Native American culture, and mining. A major highlight is the transportation room, which houses authentic 19th century vehicles, including a Concord stagecoach, a chuck wagon, and various sleighs and buggies. The center is open 7 days a week. Adult admission costs $12.
So we hope that you've enjoyed visiting Spearfish, South Dakota with us. If you did, please be sure to give us a huge thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, that's where you'll find the comment section, where we'd love to hear from you each and every week, because we premiere new RV adventure videos each and every Wednesday. We're going to get hitched up here and continue our journey north up to the Badlands of Little Missouri State Park. So if you're not yet a grand adventurer yourself, there is no better time than right now for you to go smash that little subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a grand adventure. We'd also be honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. So until next Wednesday from Little Missouri State Park, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.